Hello, everybody. So I'm recording this video to explain the changes that are going to be taking place starting tomorrow on Monday. I changed our weekly schedule agenda to fit the times that we've been given that are now our specials are going to be taking place. So let's start on Monday. Monday we'll have our 8:15 to 8:35, 8:40 our morning meeting. Then at 10 and 10:30, students will now have live STEAM on Mondays. Code is MH STEAM 2. They will still have other asynchronous learning activities to do on Monday. Teachers still have their PLC, their planning time, meetings, etc. And then my office hour times will be from noon to about 3:05. That time I'll be hopefully free of planning or a meeting, and I'll be on Go Guardian to answer any questions, and if possible, pulling students into Google Meets to also help them with any previous assignments they need help with. All right, so then Tuesday, this is where we get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into the differences of what we previously had. All of our morning meeting and our writing or grammar live time is the same. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as it previously was in the past, 8:15 to 9. On Tuesday, from 9 to 10, that hour, students will take a quick break and then work on their asynchronous learning activities from reading or writing that we talked about in our live meeting. Then at 10 to 10:30, they'll have their recorded art lesson in Schoology, and they'll complete their art assignment in Seesaw. If that's not what it looks like, if that's not what art looks like, if I'm not saying it correctly, please contact Ms. Vitale with any of those questions for art. Our reading live lessons have now changed. They used to be at 10:30. I have bumped them back to 10:45. So 15 minutes I have shifted those lessons Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we'll now have reading from 10:45 to 11:25, same amount of time, again, just shifting it. 11:25 to 11:45, about 20 minutes. Or students can work on their asynchronous assignments longer if they don't have reading group for that day. So 11:25 to 11:45 allows students to work on their asynchronous assignments that we talked about in reading. 11:30 to 12, if you're in Miss Materna's reading group, you will attend her reading group. If you are in my reading group B or Mrs. Peters' reading group A1 and A2, you'll still attend reading groups. At my time is 11:45 to 12:15. I know Mrs. Peters has different times. Those are not changing. Please continue following your Miss Peters reading slot times. Then 11:45 to 1 o'clock, again, is lunch and break. Use that time to, again, work on any asynchronous assignments throughout the day. Our math groups, again, have not changed. They're still from 1 to 1:30, Group A. Group B is 1:35 to 2:05. On Tuesdays from 2:05 to 2:30, they will continue working on that math asynchronous assignments from what we had if they are not in my reading group. So at a particular time, so like Group A, they see me first. Once they're done with my meet, they should be going on to Prodigy, Reflex Math, or some of them are assigned happy numbers according to their math teacher that they do have. So if they don't see anybody else but me for math, they are going on to Reflex Math or Prodigy. That is helping them continue building up their skills. Reflex Math is helping them with their math fact fluency, or they can go on Prodigy, which is aligned to whatever standard we're talking about in math. For example, if we're talking about money, all the questions will be geared towards money. If we're talking about measurement, all the questions will be geared towards measurement for extra practice. So Group A, I see them first. When they're done with me, they should be logging onto those software programs. Group B, they should be doing that before I see them at 1:35. Then at 2:05, that's why I have their asynchronous math activities, because I do not put up their math assignment until I am done with both groups. So then at 2:05, their math assignments will be up and ready to do. On Tuesdays, we will now have our social studies and science from 2:30 to 3:05. Remember, those again are asynchronous learning activities. We do not have live meets for those. They are assignments on Seesaw. I will still have my office time from 2:30 to 3:05, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That is an open Google Meet. Students, I will be on GoGuardian as well, but know that I do have a Google Meet in the calendar that they may click on and join and ask me any questions that they need help with math assignments, reading assignments, writing assignments, grammar assignments, you name it. That's what I'm there for at that time of day. Wednesday and Thursday. These are where we have our schedules at different times now, not at our normal 9:15 to 9:45. They have changed them to now in the afternoon. So Tuesday, what I just explained, will be the same as Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, they're going to go as this. Normal morning meeting time, 8:15 to 9. Then they'll have a longer break in asynchronous assignment time from 9 to 10:40. That is a longer time than 9 to 10. I do plan on adding a must-do, may-do activity or board for students to work on, just because that is a longer chunk of time. That's a break time that they're away from the computer. So just know that there is something that I might be adding into the schedule at that time for them to work on. I just don't know as of right now. So right now it's just going to be a break asynchronous, working on their writing or grammar activities for the day. We will still have our reading meet from 10:45 to 11:25. We will still have your same group reading time, group time. We will still have the same lunch break time. We will still have the same math time. Group B, I know I see you from 1:35 to 2:05. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, I may let you go a few minutes early, but I've also told Mrs. Wishmeyer and I've also told Mr. O that you guys might be late joining on those music or PE days, because now you have music and gym from 2 to 2:30 at that time of the day. Then at 2:30 to 3, I have you working on your asynchronous math activities. And then from 2:30 to 3:05, I have your office times. You're probably thinking to yourself, like, if I'm in Group B, why is she not changing or shifting those times? It's because eventually, when the hybrid students are combined, they are now in A and B groups. When they are combined into one whole group, those special times from 2 to 2:30 will be shifting again. And they will be then turning into our 10 to 10:30 time slot. So I just didn't want to uproot everything and change everything just so that it can be changed in a month from now. So I'm just trying to make this as seamless as possible for everybody. Again, I have told Mrs. Wishmeyer and Mr. O that this is the situation we're in. My kiddos are keeping their math time, and some days maybe I'll let you guys go early, 5 minutes. Others you might be leaving right from your math group and going right into gym or to music. And they know that some of you might be late for that. And if you need to take a break before you head into those specials, that's fine too. Go ahead and take those breaks. But again, I didn't shift the time, Group B, because I knew and I know that our specials time will eventually be changing again from 10 to 10:30. And that way now in our schedule, I can easily plop those special times up to 10 to 10:30, and everything will somewhat, stay the same. There won't be a huge drastic change in a month from now again. Again, so sorry about this huge shift and change. But I know together we will definitely get through this. And know this probably won't be the last change. Like I said, we're going to be changing again. Know that I might be adding some things to their schedule, particularly for them to do. Maybe not necessarily on the computer, but maybe necessarily like sending home packets or folders for them to work on, maybe off the computer time. But just really don't know right now. It's just kind of up in the air and still kind of mulling through my brain what I want to do in order to make this work as best as possible. The next slide is your learning at home slide. Again, I adjusted this to help you out at home. What should you be doing in between these times? So again, 8:15 to 9, students will attend the morning meet. In this meet, we will check in, discuss positivity, practice grammar or writing. 9 to 10:45, students should use this 90-minute slot to take a brain break, snack, and then complete morning seesaw assignments or practice their spelling for the week. That's a great part of the day to do your spelling. Like I said right here, I hope to be adding a must-do, may-do board as well during that time. 10:45 to 11:25, students will attend the reading meet. During this meeting, we will discuss reading content. 11:25 to 11:45, students should use this time to complete any reading assignments and take a quick brain break. During this time at 11:45 to 12:15, you're joining your designated reading groups. If you're not in your reading groups, you should be working on your red or green folders. I will have more sheets for you guys on Monday for your pickup to add to that, or logging into Raz Kids and completing books in your Level Up Spaceship. 12:15 to 1, that's your lunch, or catch up on any assignments you're missing or incomplete. 1 o'clock to 2:05, you'll attend your math meet according to which group you're in. When you're not in my meeting, you should be working on Reflex Math or Prodigy. 2:05 to 2:30, you can notice there's two slots for that. During this time, students can take a break and then work on completing math assignments, but know that on Wednesday and Thursday, you will have music and PE at that time. And then 2:30 to 3:05, I apologize, I'll shift that up in just a minute when I'm done recording. The last 35 minutes of the day, you should be focusing on your social studies, science, or finishing up your math activities for the day. I hope that made sense. I know this is a lot of talking I'm doing. I will go over it more or answer any questions you guys have tomorrow on Monday. But thank you if you've made it this far for listening to me, and I will see everybody soon.